Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to call the July 15, 2019 Crest Hill City Council meeting to order. If everyone would please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, and I would like to invite our special guests here, Job's daughters from the Masonic Youth Club, to lead us in the Pledge to Allegiance. Ladies?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Ray Solomon.
Here.
Glenn Conklin.
Present.
Scott Dyke.
Here.
John Verche. Barbara Scolaire.
Here.
Claudia Gazal.
Here.
Tina Oberlin.
Present.
Marco Colli-Petro.
Here.
Nate Albert.
Here.
Joe Kubal.
Here.
Okay, you have before you the minutes of the July 1st, 2019 Crest Hill City Council meeting. Motion would be in order.
Second.
Motion by Alderwoman Scolaire, seconded by Alderman Colli-Petro for the approval of the city council meetings of July 1st, 2019. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Joe Kubal.
Yes.
Marco Colli-Petro.
Yes.
Barbara Scolaire.
Yes.
Motion carries.
You have before you the minutes of the work session held on June 24th, 2019. Motion would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Colli-Petro, seconded by Alderwoman Gazal. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Joe Kubal.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Barbara Scolaire.
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Marco Colli-Petro.
Yes.
Motion carries.
And you have before you the minutes of the work session held on July 8th, 2019. Motion would be in order.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Alderman Dyke, seconded by Alderman Colli-Petro for the approval of the minutes held for the work session July 8th, 2019. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Barbara Scolaire.
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Joe Kubal.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Marco Colli-Petro.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, as part of our business promotion this evening, we have with us the Senior Home Lending Advisor, Mr. Ken Krakowski, from the Crest Hill Chase Bank, for a presentation here on some cost savings to some of the residents of Crest Hill. So Ken, I'd like to invite you to the podium. Thank you. And please advise everyone of the program that you have in place.
Great. Is this working, or? Okay, perfect. Thanks a lot. Again, my name is Ken Krasowski. I am the home loan advisor for Chase, right next door here, our Chase Crest Hill branch. We've been lending at Chase for over 18 years, and our commitment to lending to the community has never been stronger. So I just want to take a couple moments here and discuss a new program that we have available, which is our exclusive Chase Homebuyer Grant. And it's available for home purchase on primary residence only, but it is $3,000 grant that we will help out with down payment or closing costs to customers here in the community. You don't have to be a first-time home buyer for the program, or you don't have to be a Chase customer, and there's no income limitations. With this program for the grant, there is no recovery, so it doesn't have to be repaid. It's not a lien against the home. There's no requirements on the amount that you have to keep the loan either, maintain the loan or stay in the home. So it's free money, and we do also have low down payment options as low as 3% for customers. We also have a promotion right now for existing customers. We'll guarantee an on-time closing. And if we miss the closing, we would pay $1,000 to the customer. The only requirements with that is we need at least 21 calendar days with an executed contract for the closing date, along with a complete mortgage application with documents. We also do have special first-time homebuyer programs as well, with reduced monthly payments, and additional benefits for customers in terms of rate discounts, cost discounts as well. For more information on our programs, you can come see me right next door. Give me a call at 708-975-2865, or my email is ken.krasowski, ken.krasowski@chase.com.
Can you repeat the phone number one more time?
Yes, thank you. 708-975-2865.
Thank you.
Is there an ending date on the program now, or?
There is not.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no end in sight, so it should be available for quite some time.
Very good. Questions or comments from council? All right, well, good luck with the program. Anything we could do to help you out, we certainly will do that. You're always welcome here. If you need to come back and make another presentation, you can certainly do that.
Perfect.
But we hope that, there's a lot of people that do watch the broadcast of these meetings, so hopefully you'll be able to garnish some new business from that.
I appreciate it.
Do you have any information on that, like flyers?
Yes, I did. I printed some handouts. I can put them on the back table.
Okay.
Sure.
thank you.
Absolutely.
And we'll put some out into the foyer also when people come in.
Perfect.
Very good?
Thanks,
All right,
Mayor. Thanks, Council.
Ken. Appreciate it. Okay, moving back to our agenda, we will go to our city administrator, Heather McGuire. Good evening, Heather.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I have several items for your consideration this evening. All were discussed at the July 8th work session. The first is a resolution rejecting bids for the proposed Public Works facility. This would include the interior build-out, millwork, paint, security system, and wainscoting. This is all based on the overages from our estimate. We are going to seek a second round of bids to try to get under that initial cost estimate.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Dyke, seconded by Alderman Verche for the resolution rejecting bids for the proposed Public Works facility. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Marco Colodi-Pietro.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Joe Kubal.
Yes.
Barbara Scoler.
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution number is 1047.
Thank you. Related to that, the next item I have for your consideration is a resolution authorizing bid award to automatic fire systems for the Public Works project. The bid that we had was for $80,580 with our estimate at $96,000, so I'm seeking approval on that this evening.
So moved. Second.
All right, who was the motion down here? Alderman
Nate
Albert,
Albert.
seconded by Alderman Kubal to award the bid award for the automatic fire system for $80,580. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Marco Colodi-Pietro.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Barbara Scoler.
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
Joe Kubal.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution number is 1048.
Thank you. The third item I have regarding the Public Works building is a resolution authorizing bid award to Overhead Door Company for the Public Works project, and that is regarding the garage doors. That is at a price of $78,750 with our estimate at $98,000.
So moved as presented.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Overland, seconded by Alderman Albert to award a resolution bid award to Overhead Door Company in the amount of $78,750. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
John Verche.
Yes.
Barbara Scoler.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Marco Colodi-Pietro.
Yeah.
Joe Kubal.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution number 1049.
Thank you. The final item I have for council's consideration this evening is a resolution authorizing execution of a tax increment financing study for Broadway with Camiros LTD, and that is for the study for Broadway to determine eligibility for a potential TIF district.
So
And-
moved.
and just for clarification, that's at a cost of $35,000.
Motion by Alderman Dyke, seconded by Alderman Verche for the resolution authorizing execution of a TIF study for Broadway Street with Camiros in the amount of $35,000. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Marco Colodi-Pietro.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Joe Kubal.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Barbara Scoler.
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution number 1050.
Thank you. That was the final item I had for approval this evening. For the public's information, we will be holding a work session on July 22nd. Current topics include a presentation on tasers, fireworks ordinance, and then the parking fine revisions. I'd be happy to answer any questions this evening.
Questions of City Administrator? Well, it's exciting to see the progress being made down on the Oakland Avenue property with the new Public Works facility. The groundwork is being done for the last few weeks down there, so they're moving along at a nice pace. So everything is on schedule, and we look forward to the new facility, hopefully in the spring of 2020. Okay, thanks, Heather. Moving on to our Public Works Department, our Director of Public Works, Tom Negetz. Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Nothing on the agenda this evening. I am here happy to answer any questions you might have.
Questions of Public Works?
Yeah, I noticed there's not a street sign at Oakland and Lugwood. Could you check into that?
Certainly.
Any other questions? Okay, thanks, Tom.
Thank you.
Community Development Department, our Community Development Director, Scott McMaster, is absent this evening. He will be back tomorrow, so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to him at that time. Moving on to our Police Department, our Police Chief, Ed Clark. Good evening, Ed.
Evening, Mayor and Council. I do not have anything on the agenda this evening. I just want to remind residents that the Crest Hill Police Association is having their annual golf outing at Inwood Golf Course on September 25th. And registration's at 7:30. It's $100 per golfer. Golf starts at 8:30, and it benefits SIDS, it benefits Will County Ad Center, and it also benefits Little Friends, which is an autism organization. So 3 good causes. They do a lot of good work. The golf is a lot of fun. So with that, I'll entertain any questions.
Questions of the Police Chief? Thanks, Ed.
Thank you.
Moving along to the Mayor's Report. I have a few items on the agenda this evening. The first is the Independent Hearing Officer Agreement. I will tell you, on June 28th, I received a letter of resignation from our Administrative Hearing Officer, Mr. Tom Naughton, who has been with us for the last 5.5 years. His reason for his resignation was to some health issues that he's dealing with. So I certainly want to thank Tom Naughton for the last 5.5 years of service to the city of Crest Hill. I certainly want to thank him for his professionalism and the way he conducted the administrative hearing officer meetings here on the 3rd Wednesday of every month for the last 5.5 years. He was a very courteous gentleman. He showed a lot of respect and patience to our residents, and he had a calm demeanor in trying to resolve the issues at hand with compliance rather than fines. So I wish him well in all of his future endeavors. I certainly wish him well in all his health concerns also. And again, I think this city owes him a debt of gratitude. He was our 2nd administrative hearing officer that we had since 2009. So I certainly want to thank him for his commitment, dedication, and loyalty to the city of Crest Hill. With that, we had to go out and try to find a replacement for Tom. And the gentleman that we are bringing before you this evening, and who was at the work session last Monday night, is a gentleman by the name of Gabe Arenik, who is currently the Administrative Hearing Officer for the Village of Homer Glen. He has also worked part-time for the City of Joliet, and in the past he has conducted the Administrative Hearing Officer meetings for the Village of Minooka. So he comes with a wealth of experience in regards to the assignment here, which he is willing to accept. You also have before you an agreement, the same agreement that has been used for our previous 2 administrative hearing officers. So I would ask for a motion for the hiring of Mr. Gabriel Arenik as our new administrative hearing officer, and the attached hearing officer agreement that you have before you.
So
Motion.
move.
Second.
Motion by Alderwoman Gazal, seconded by Alderwoman Scler. Questions or comments in regards to the motion? Roll call, please.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Marco Colibietro.
Yes.
Joe Kubal.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
John Verche. Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Barbara Scoler.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, thank you very much. We also have the next 3, well, actually, it's going to be 4 motions for the American Italian Cultural Society. I do not see anyone in the audience this evening. They were here last Monday night for the work session, and this is for their Festa Italiana, which has been an ongoing, I believe this is actually their 20th anniversary for 2019. So the days for the American Italian Cultural Society Festa Italiana is going to be Saturday, August 10th, and Sunday, August 11th. There will be plenty of entertainment. There are plenty of bands. There are games for the young children. There are games for the adults. There is a multitude of Italian food that you can eat. The festival is on site at their facility at 1928 Donmore Drive. It is a very well-run organization and a very well-run Festa Italiana that they have now celebrating their 20th anniversary. With that, we need to make some motions and agreements with the Italian Club, as we have in the past. The first one would be for the waiver of the permit fee for the liquor license of $50 for the one-day event held on Saturday, August 10th, 2019, from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m., Saturday, August 10th, 2019. Motion would be in
So
order.
moved as presented.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderwoman Oberlin, seconded by Alderwoman Gazal. Questions or comments of the motion for the waiver of the liquor license fee? Roll call, please.
Marco Colapietro,
Abstain.
Nate Albert,
Abstain.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Barbara Scoler,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, you also have a motion would be in order for the waiver of the liquor license fee of $50 for the event held on Sunday, August 11th, 2019, from the hours of 12 noon to 10 p.m. Motion would be in order.
So moved as presented.
Motion by Alderwoman Oberlin, seconded by Alderwoman Scler for the waiver of the liquor license fee. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
Marco Colapietro,
Abstain.
Nate Albert,
Abstain.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Tina Oberlin,
Yes.
Barbara Scoler.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Third motion that I request is for the week of the event, for the waiver of all the permit fees associated with signage for the Festa Italiana picnic. Motion would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alderwoman Scler, seconded by Alderwoman Gazal. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Nate Albert,
Abstain.
Marco Colapietro,
Abstain.
Tina Oberlin,
Yes.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
Barbara Scoler.
Yes.
Motion carries.
And the last motion would be for the parade, which is held on Sunday, August 11th at 12 noon. There is a morning mass at 11 o'clock, Catholic Mass, followed by a parade through the neighborhood of Crestwood, Amelia, and Jared Drive. So I would ask for the closure of those streets during the parade, and also for one of our police officers to lead the parade for the safety of all the individuals walking.
So moved as presented.
Second.
Motion by Alderwoman Oberlin, seconded by Alderman Dyke. Questions or comments of the motion for the parade? Roll call, please.
John Verche.
Yes.
Barbara Scoler,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
Marco Colapietro,
Abstain.
Nate Albert,
Abstain.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, thank you for those. Last on the agenda is we have young ladies here tonight from Job's Daughters, who are affiliated with the Masonic Lodge in Joliet. They are the youth club representing Job's Daughters. So with that, I don't know if the young ladies, Grace and Angelo is here also with his wife Carol and daughter Sante as support and backup, along with, I assume, some mothers here. So, ladies, it's all
Yes.
yours.
Hi, I just wanted to thank you guys for letting us come here today. As we were saying, Uncle Angelo, we call each other Aunt and Uncle. I'm Aunt Grace for everyone, so he got in contact with you, so I appreciate you again for letting the girls come here and speak on behalf of their organization. It is an organization for young women between the ages of 10 to 20, so I'm going to take it with our head of our organization right now, Miranda. So.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having us today. My name is Miranda, and with me is Lauren. We are both members of the Masonic youth group, Job's Daughters International. It is a women empowering organization for girls ages 10 through 20 and teaches its members several life skills. Personally, I've learned a lot from Job's Daughters, from responsibility to leadership skills to public speaking. However, that is not all. In Job's Daughters, we are huge with the promotion of charitable service. The main charity of our order is the Hike Foundation, which stands for the Hearing Improvement Kids Endowment, and is a foundation for giving grants of money to families with hearing impaired children. Job's Daughters is an organization for girls to bond and grow through sisterhood. An example is being able to meet girls from all across the United States and throughout the world, and creating life-lasting friendships. In our order, we have a required attire to wear at our meetings. However, the gowns we are currently wearing/using are falling apart. Plus, due to our order growing in membership, we are in the need of making some more. To accomplish this goal, we are hosting a fundraiser car wash. However, we are still in the middle of working on some details for it. Our goal here today is to promote our fundraiser, but also more importantly, to spread awareness of this amazing organization, Job's Daughters. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask me or Aunt Grace. Okay, I didn't know where she went. Or Aunt Grace. Once again, thank you for having us, and have a good rest of your evening.
Very well done, Miranda. Public speaking, it gets easier every time you do it.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. Very well done. Questions or comments? What is the date? The date of the car wash?
Right now, we are looking for September 8th.
September 8th, okay.
We're still trying to finalize the date and location right now, so we'll get back to you guys on that, if that's okay, like saying email to
Okay.
you.
Location is here.
Angela's going to have a couple comments.
I got a couple comments here. Mr. Mayor, City Council, thank you very much for allowing us to come here again. You've seen me come here a few times, quite a few times, with some young men. Another outstanding organization is Job's Daughters for these young women. We are going to be at the family picnic to help you guys out. We do have it all set, Chief Clark, for the IL Chip event. That's all set and laid on, ready to go. The ladies will be there for that and help us out. Tina, anything you need them to help out with, they're glad to help out.
Thank you.
The fundraiser that we're trying to do, and I spoke with the mayor a week or 2 weeks ago about hopefully getting on your agenda to use the parking lot for the car wash. The original date we were trying to get is August 25th, but that has since changed because of scheduling things. So we're looking now towards September 8th, right, Miranda? So we're looking somewhere to do it on September 8th. Unfortunately, at this time, and we understand that there's a insurance request, and we're working through our Supreme headquarters to try and find out what it is that we need for the insurance. Unfortunately, sometimes the insurance costs that we would have to go out and get an insurance policy would negate the purpose of having a fundraiser. So as soon as we can figure out a price of, or if they need us to purchase an insurance policy, or if they're just going to give us the waiver or coverage and naming the city of Crest Hill not liable, hold harmless, however you want to word it, we will come back and address you again on this. But right now, we're looking to push it back to September 8th.
Okay. Yeah, and in fairness, there were some concerns from the council level, either at last week's council work session or after the work session in regards to the liability and the hold harmless agreement. Unfortunately, this is 2019. And
Absolutely.
we have to make sure that everybody is safe and covered, including the city of Crest Hill.
Absolutely.
So, if we can certainly table this for this evening, and if everything works out, I know I sent you the hold harmless agreement. That's an easy one. It's the second additional insurance that
Right.
is going to be costly to you. I understand that. I apologize for that, but
It's
the
completely
way of the world
understandable.
now, But if it can work out, with the young men or the young ladies, you are always welcome here, Angelo. The relationship that we have built over the last 10 years is very noble, so you are always welcome here. And if it can work out, we're more than glad to have you here for the use of the parking lot and the water.
We appreciate that, Mr. Mayor and council. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So keep in touch with me, because if it is worked out, then we'll need to come back here. We can bring it back to a vote from the city council for the use of the parking lot and for the use of the water.
Absolutely.
Fair
Thank
enough.
you very much. Thank you.
If not, I am sure that we will do everything we can to help you advertise for the event at the Masonic Lodge on Midland Avenue.
Okay. We appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Okay, any comments from council?
Good luck with everything, Angelo.
Thank you, Tina.
All right,
I would like to add, if I can, Mr. Mayor.
sure.
As last year was DeMolay International's 100th anniversary, this year Job's Daughters is embarking on their 100th anniversary.
This year also?
Yeah, 2020 will.
2020, okay.
So the terms for Job's Daughters in Illinois goes from June to June. So this term that we just began a month ago is now embarking their 100th anniversary.
Okay.
So come, I think it's March of 2020, Job's Daughters International will have hit 100 years.
Wow.
So another great organization that's been around for a very long time and does outstanding things with the young people and really building our future.
And how many members are in the Joliet Lodge?
The Joliet one, as a matter of fact, we're sitting at 13 right now.
Okay?
And come next Monday, we are initiating 2 brand-new girls to put us at 15.
Good.
So another organization that, because the kids are out talking to their friends and advertising about their organization, it's growing.
Very good. And thank you, you and Carol, for everything that you do. And Grace, thank you for everything that you do also for the young ladies and the gentlemen. And Sante sitting back there, he was younger than you girls the first time that he walked in this room. And he was a well-spoken young adult at that time. And he's matured now into a fine gentleman. So you could see the progress. It's nice to see the progress of everybody aging and maturing as you go along. And I'm sure that you two young ladies will do the same also. Okay?
Thank you.
Very good. Thanks, Angelo.
Thank you.
Okay, that's it for the mayor's report. If there's any questions, I'll certainly try to answer them. Hearing none, we will move on to our city clerk's report. Vicki Haffney.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I have no items on the agenda this evening. Just as a reminder, the citywide garage sale coming up in August will be August 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. The permit fee is $5, so you can start getting your items together for your great sales, and hopefully the weather will cool down by then. We shall see. Otherwise, any questions of the clerk's office, I'd be more than happy to answer.
Questions of city clerk? All right, thanks, Vic.
Thanks, Ray.
Moving on, city treasurer's report. Glenn Conklin. Good evening, Glenn.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I'd like to report regular and overtime payroll from June 24th, 2019 through July 7th of 2019 in the amount of $229,444.28. I seek your approval on our list of bills for the same period. Our total on that is $579,927.05.
So moved as presented.
A motion by Alderman Overland, seconded by Alderman Sclair for the list of bills. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Marco Colipetro.
Yes.
Joe Kubal.
Yes.
Barbara Scolaire.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Motion carries.
I thank you all, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Questions of the city treasurer? All right, thanks, Glenn.
Have a good evening. Thank you.
All right, next on the agenda is unfinished business. We have nothing. Anybody with any unfinished business? Hearing none, we will move on to new business. We have an ordinance approving a variation to the Crest Hill zoning ordinance with respect to certain real property, the petition of Jeffrey Daly. This is case V-19-2-6-1 for the property at 16534 Zaza Drive. With the absence of our Community Development Director, Scott McMaster, I will give you a little brief information in regards to this. This is for a setback variance for a installment of a new shed. The request is for the setback from what is required of 5 feet to 18 inches. You have the information from the Plan Commission in your packet, which was approved at their June 12th meeting. We also have, Jeff Daly is in the audience this evening. So is there any comments from Heather first?
No.
All right, I will ask City Council if there's any questions here that either myself or Heather could try to answer.
Well, I have one question that I've been talking to Jeff, because we've been working on this for a while. Just for the record, the space between the shed and the fence is very narrow, and you said you were willing to block it if it's necessary, correct?
Yes, that's correct. I can put up a barrier if it's needed.
That's the only concern that I had with that, but Kirk was okay with it.
Okay, why don't we do this, Jeff? Why don't you just run us through the request and the reasoning behind why you want to do what you want to do? And then we'll open it up for questions from City Council for you.
Okay, well, first of all, good evening, City Council members, Mayor. The reason why I'd like the variance for the shed is I have sort of a a dead space back behind the garage where it kind of makes an L shape. I'd like to place the shed there. I already have a pool and a deck in the backyard, and then a lot of my property is all easement. So I have a retainage water retention ditch in my backyard. So it's just the most logical place to put the storage shed. I also have to maintain that drainage ditch area, so I have to mow that area, so I kind of need a place to put my lawnmower. The ordinance currently states that you need to be 5 feet from the principal structure. So that little alcove, the part that's closest to the house is pretty close to 5 feet. It's like 4'9", the way I would want to put it, and then but it's just the area that's right behind the garage there, I'd like to make it 18 inches or even less if you guys wanted it less would be fine. I mean, I can put it closer to the garage even if that distance was in question. But really, it's just because there's not a whole lot of other places to put it according to the ordinance in the yard.
Okay, any questions from city council for Jeff?
Jeff, is there already a concrete slab there, or are you pouring one?
No, there's not. I will be pouring one, yeah.
Just for the shed, not the
Just
entire
for the
space?
shed, yeah.
But that's a driveway right next to it, right?
Correct, yeah.
I'm just curious, and I know I looked at a lot of this. When you say you could move it closer to the garage, is there a reason why you don't just attach it?
Well, it's just not, I mean, it's a lot more cost to
Okay.
attach it,
Okay.
for starters, and I don't need it attached to the garage. There's no, there would be no reason for me to be able to access it from the garage.
I didn't mean attach it that way, just a bud, I guess, would be the
Oh,
better,
okay.
a better word. So there's no dead space.
Yeah, I think once you attach the principal structure, you then have to dig down. I'm not exactly sure what the depth is, and I'm
Okay.
assuming it's
That's
probably
all right.
42 inches.
Code,
to-
just say codes. I'll
Yeah,
get
for
ya.
codes, yeah.
So will you have concrete all the way up to the garage then, so there's nothing that would kind of grow in that 18 inches that's there?
I could do that, or I can put softscape, or like rock. Make sure that there's no way for anything to grow there for sure. But I mean, I could go probably as much as 6 inches to the garage, and still get siding on. Using
No, I was
other
just curious
construction methods.
because, whatever's gonna work for you is gonna work for you. I just was
Yeah.
wondering, since
Okay.
it was so close.
Also, another concern I was wondering is how you gonna, like, later on in the future, if you ever need maintenance between the two structures, on either the house or the garage.
Well, 18 inches would definitely be enough for me for maintenance to go on there. I would say 18 inches is probably roughly about the size of this podium. So, I mean, maybe a very portly person wouldn't be able to get in there, but definitely, I'm sure you could, even after I was gone, they could hire somebody who would definitely be able to fit in there.
Well, I don't have any issues with it.
Okay, any last questions for Jeff?
I just want to thank you because it's been a very long process for you
Thank you.
since March, and
Yeah.
we're happy it's coming today. It's on the end.
Thank you,
Thank
Claudia.
you for your patience.
Okay, I will ask if there is anyone in the audience that would like to speak for or against the request of Jeff Daly, 16534 Zaza Drive in Crest Hill for a setback variance from 5 feet to 18 inches for the erection of a new shed. You need to come to the podium, state your name for the record. Your address is optional. Second call, in regards to case V-19-2-6-1, the request of Jeff Daly, 16534 Zaza Drive, for the erection of a new shed and a setback variance of 5 feet to 18 inches. Need to step to the podium, state your name for the record. Your address is optional. And the third and final request, if anyone would like to speak for or against the request of Jeff Daly, 16534 Zaza Drive, need to come to the podium, state your name for the record. Address is optional. Let the record show that no one has approached the podium. With that, City Council, you have before you an ordinance approving a variation to the Crest Hill zoning ordinance with respect to the certain real property to petition of Jeffrey Daly, 16534 Zawza Drive, Crest Hill. Motion will be in order.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Alderwoman Scler, seconded by Alderwoman Gazal, for the approval of the recommendation of the Plan Commission and the ordinance. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Nate Albert?
Yes.
Joe Kubal?
Yes.
Marco Colodey-Petro?
Yes.
Scott Dyke?
Yes.
John Verche?
Yes.
Tina Oberlin?
Yes.
Claudia Gazal?
Yes.
Barbara Scoler?
Yes.
Motion carries. Ordinance number is 1817.
Okay, Jeff, you're all set. Just make sure you, meet with the building department for all the necessary permits and everything else you're gonna need.
Okay,
And
not a
talk
problem.
with Kirk, for the inspections and everything else, and you are good to go.
All right,
Very
thank you,
good.
Mayor. Thank
All
you,
right,
City
Thank
Council.
you. You have a good night. Okay. Anybody else under new business? All right, we're moving on to committee liaison reports. Anyone?
Nate, you gonna tell them our last time about the picnic, please?
Yeah, it's just 3 short weeks away here, folks. The 10th annual picnic over at St. Joe's Park is on Sunday, August 4th from noon to 10. We have a full lineup of entertainment that day with starting out at Ray Concar and the boys with some polka at noon to 3. In the Pocket from 3:30 to 7:30. And on the big stage, starting at 1:30, we got Shannon Marie. At 3:15, we got Sealed with a Kiss, and then of course our main stage entertainment for the evening is Ara at 7 p.m. So keep in mind it's free admission for everybody to come into the park. There'll be food all day long. The Crest Hill Police and as Angelo mentioned, they'll be doing the child DNA and ID and fingerprinting from noon to 5. There's kids games and crafts from noon to 5. Sparkles the Face Painter, Charlie the Balloon Clown, and of course the Women's Civic League bake sale and bingo for the majority of the day. So if you have any questions, contact Tina or myself. We'd be happy to answer any questions. And we also are looking for volunteers, so let me know what hours you can work and where you'd like to work, because we need a lot of help putting this on someday. Am I missing anything?
I don't think so, Nate. Oh, food by Lily and Zephon.
Yeah, and delicious food all day long. We're good. Thank you, Mayor.
Anybody else? Committee liaison reports. City council comments. Positive city council comments. Anything you'd like to share with your constituents? We will begin with Ward 1 this evening. Alderman Dyke.
Just want to wish you a happy birthday, Mr. Mayor.
Well, thank you. And happy birthday to you on July 10th also.
Well, thank you.
Alderman Verche.
Well, congratulations, young ladies. I hope you got a lot of cars to wash. And a nice, cool day also. Congratulations.
Ward 2, Alderwoman Scler.
Well, happy birthday to Scott and the mayor. And I just wanted to remind everyone to be mindful of your children that, when they're in the car on these hot days, to make sure that you are very careful with that. Thank you.
Alderwoman Gazal.
Happy birthday, Scott. Happy birthday, Mayor. How old? I'm gonna ask.
62.
Many, many more to both of you. John Verche will be the first customer that you guys gonna have the day of the car wash, so look out for his, yeah. Also want to announce a reminder, August 13, we're doing Let's Meet at the Park with the Cop at the Borio, the south park of Ward 2. And we're gonna have some activities there, and you can come to me your complaints, your ideas. We'll be more than happy to meet with you, so thank you, Mayor.
In the spirit of fairness, we have a lot of July birthdays. Police Chief Ed Clark was July 6th. Alderman Dyke was July 10th. Heather McGuire was July 12th. I am today.
Marco?
Marco was July 10 also. Tina is July 20. And my secretary, Maribel, is July 28th. So we have a lot of birthdays in July, so congratulations to everybody. With that, we'll move on to Alderwoman Oberlin.
Good luck to the girls. I want to remind everyone to please attend our 10th annual picnic. And on a personal note, rest in peace, JC.
Alderman Cola DiPietro.
I'd just like to remind everybody, Festa Italiana, 20th annual, Saturday, August 10th and Sunday, August 11th. Also, tomorrow evening at St. Anthony's Church in downtown Joliet, they'll be having a mass at 6:30, totally in Italian. There's a visiting priest from Italy that's here. And again, happy birthday to Tina.
Thank you, Marco.
Alderman Albert.
Your magic words today are social security, is that right?
Yeah, I'm not magic, but I'll let you know in a couple months.
Right. Happy birthday to all the July birthdays. I gotta wait until December, and hopefully Heather's
You and
little
me.
one will be here for December as well.
Alderman Kubal.
I believe I heard the girls' organization started in 1920. Do you know what else happened in 1920 that was very important to women?
Women earned the right to vote.
That's right. Very good.
And Joe was born.
Wasn't that long ago, was it?
And that was John's, that was the year John Burchett was born as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he was born before that.
Thank you, Susan B. Anthony, right? That's it. Way to go, girls.
Okay, public comment. Anyone would like to address city council, need to step to the podium, state your name for the record, your address is optional. Let the record show that nobody has approached the podium. To our city administrator, Heather, is there a need for an executive session?
No, there's not, Mayor.
Motion to adjourn, Mayor.
Second.
We have a motion for an adjournment by Alderman Dyke, seconded by Alderman Verche. Questions and comments? Roll call, please.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Nate Albert,
Yes.
Marco Colo DiPietro,
Yes.
Tina Oberlin,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
Barbara Sclair,
Yes.
John Verche,
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, meeting is adjourned at 7:43 PM. Thank you and good evening.